Okay, so that's lovely, that is, Otto. It's a really good look. So this is my new student today, Otto. He's 7 months old, and it's really just to work today on his patience more than anything. His patience and his lead works. He gets a little bit strong on the lead, a little bit overexcited, and he jumps up. So we need to try and work on that a little bit. So we've done a walk this morning. He's met, we walked with Bramble, the greyhound, and we met quite a few dogs on the walk, which was great. His socialisation's lovely. You know, he knows what to do. He's understanding the language. He's not too full on. He's great. His recall's lovely as well. And it really is just the jumping up. When he sees people, if they talk to him and they want to fuss him, he jumps up. He jumps up his owners. It's, counter surf, so he's very much opportunistic in that way. So we really need to try and work on that. Just let him know that's not what we want. So as soon as he jumps up, you've got to firmly step in. You've got to knock him off balance. Don't be gentle. We're not hurting him, we're not kicking him, we're not pushing him, just stepping into him with my whole body, okay? But it's firm, it's got to knock him off balance, it's got to claim your space back, because that's what he's doing when he's jumping up. Try not to put your hands out and push him, because that's just you being reactive. More movement will create more of that sort of frame of mind. So we want to use as little movement as possible, just be very firm, step straight into him, okay? And use that sound as well. So anyway, after the walk this morning, we then stopped at a cafe. Lots of sitting around for a good hour, which was great for me because I had a scone and some tea. And lots of people around in the courtyard, children playing, some other dogs around. So lots of noise, movement, activity. And his owners have said for sort of the first while, he can handle it, but then he just wants to go and he starts to kick off and he won't stand still. So if she's stuck in a queue somewhere, he's going to start to kick off after sort of 15 minutes. And with that, he's whining, he's jumping up, he's spinning around. He wants to get going. So at the cafe there was lots of sitting around, and I used the lead with him. The slip lead in exactly the same place as if I was on a walk. So the slip lead sits right up the top of his neck, right under his jawbone, up around the back of his ears, and I keep doing that give and take movement, up and down with the lead. Only short movements up and down. And that's communicating, that's basically saying, relax, we're staying still. So that's what I want to do with that. And also, when he starts to sort of jump up and demand and try and control, anything like that, you're going to use the lead to control that as well, give and take. But I'm also going to do the touch to the side of the neck with my other hand. So the touch at the side of the neck, and that lets him know that's not what I want. And I just get the if you start doing sit, stay, down, all of those vocal commands, you get more intense with those vocal commands, but it's your voice, and your voice is an energy. So you're actually just going to put him into more of a heightened state. The reason he's doing it is not because he wants to get on his walk, but it's because as an animal, as a dog, to stay still for too long is dangerous. They need to keep moving, that's what's safe. If they stay still, they're going to get hurt, they're going to get eaten, He's an animal, it's the way he thinks. So he's going to want to try and get you to move. And it's up to you to build that relationship and confidence with him, to know that we don't have to do that. We can stay still. You're safe in my hands. It's really about getting the dog to trust your decisions so that he doesn't make his own. It's a crab apple. So that's what we were doing this morning. And I've got some lovely photos, a little bit of video to show that he was actually lying down and relaxed with Roscoe. So he used Roscoe's calm energy and relaxed with that. Interestingly enough, on the walks, Rio is the one that he pairs up with. So they're businesslike, they're workmanlike, they've got a job to do, and that's what he does with Rio. But if he's nervous, he wants to get moving, or we want him to calm down, then it's Roscoe. So I'm loitering about here, and he's all right with this. He's got his little bottle. Don't know where he's found that from, but he's fallen in love with that. And that's quite common that they will do that. He does chew his lead as well, so we have to control that, because when a dog starts to get stressed, all they can do is mouth, chew, lick. So that's what he's doing. He's chewing his lead to say, hey, come on, let's get going. It's his outlet for stress. So he's got the bottle, he's chomping away on the bottle. It's an outlet for stress because I'm just mooching about and I'm slowing down. So the more we do this, the more we teach him, it's okay, calm down, be patient. But for 7 months old, he's fantastic. And he's particularly gorgeous as well. So that's Otto.